Okay. All right, I'm basically ready. Oh, I'll do an interchange with you.
All right.
6 a.m. or 6 p.m.
We'll do morning. You got pistol?
No, just a bell. But I'm also bringing in 7 magazines for it. You go ahead and invite this time. I'll join you. I still see this sucks too. It's not nighttime, so if I actually kill a player right now, it won't count towards my cast. Grab that. Go ahead and start.
Alright, I brought you a pistol and a stem shot. So I'll drop the pistol and the stem shot. Just pull out, put the pistol in your pistol slap, pull it out, take the stem shot, and we'll just bolt and be done with it.
Sure. Why the pistol though? You just like having a backup?
No, I only run with pistols on these.
Oh,
to
run with it. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You run much faster with a pistol than without one. And your sprint recovery time is quicker as well. There's no bullets in it.
Another one. Oh, he has a loaded pistol.
Is it a player?
No. Just cigarettes. Where are you? Are you?
I'm over here looting this guy. Go figure one shot and this guy like basically demolishes me.
Yeah, figure, right? Takes off my whole leg and shit. We're going up to the tech shops from here.
Yeah.
Pull out.
We'll loot inside this little furniture shop real quick.
Yeah.
I think there's a guy next to us.
Thought I heard something like a manipulation. But I think it's it.
Could have just been you. You looting this one?
I don't care. No.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's been looted. It's like, I don't know. There's some stuff. Coming up.
Not much here either. Alright. Go back downstairs and hit Rasputin.
Wow, lights just turn off or something? That's not what I heard.
No, that's the tunnel effect. It'll go away. You get a tunneling effect from using the slingshot. We're not going to be engaging any of the raiders or any of the scavs here. If we can help it. There's a DVD player right there if you want it.
Did you already loot the box?
I did not loot the box. It's yours. Hang on. I think that's a scav
Where?
on the other side of this. Could be a player. No, that's a scav.
There's a
It's
scav.
probably kill him.
We're going back out?
Yeah. We're gonna go take a hard left. Go back downstairs in the basement. There's a backpack right here. This backpack spawns. You can take that if you want.
I don't see that actually.
Oh, 2 keys spawned in it. 2 ZB-14s.
You should give one of those to Turtle. I think he needs one.
Alright. Heading back downstairs.
Yeah, I'm in the garage already.
That box. Go to the ramp. That sounds like it could be in the basement. But it might be. It's still going to be upstairs.
It doesn't sound muffled, really. So that could be...
Go ahead. I didn't know that. That almost sounds like in the back of OLI or in the back of a Dia.
Yeah. There's some juice in here if you want it.
Go for it.
Just get a gut shot. Oh, I have one already. You're gonna go get that truck. I'm gonna hit this box at the front here.
Okay. What box did you get?
The front down there is sitting on a table.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm gonna go look for it. I didn't realize there was a box out there.
I'm gonna check the small
Oh, I
black
see it.
box.
I see it sitting on the table. Okay, cool. I didn't realize there was a box. I'll have to add that one in.
Are you gonna go up into Goshan after this, or you just
No, we'll go into the back of Idea.
All right.
Yeah, with 2 of us, that'll be we'll get more loot from that. Going up there.
All right. I'll leave this box up back there.
There's another one right here. Seen it?
Black one?
Yep.
Yeah, I already looted it.
Oh, okay.
Fence?
Yep. You take the closest one. I'll take the further one.
So what stem did you give me? That sounds outside to me.
It does sound like it's outside.
Isn't that power station over there in that corner?
Could be.
I'm going into the glass doors over here because there's a lot of lootables.
Yep.
Gun. Wow, it's an AK-74 UB. It even has a suppressor on it. Okay. Go into the escalator. Under the escalator is another box.
Yeah. There's a duffel bag in here too. There's one under the escalator. Is there really?
Big box.
Let me come see this. like it's in the back of idea. Oh, there's a gun in here. I can't take the gun, but I'll take the pieces. No, I already have two. It's an AKM. Ooh. There's something else I can set in here. No, something I want to get rid of. So I'll get rid of this. Yeah, there's an AKM in here. Go ahead.
That's all right.
Are you sure? Oh wait, well hold up there.
I have two guns. Remember, I have the AKS-74UB as well, which actually has bullets in it. The recoil. Could just take the silencer off. Because I don't think the gun's worth much. Put it apart?
No. I'm just making room for it.
Yeah, give me a shot. Oh.
Okay, good. How are you on loot?
Half a backpack and one gun slot.
Gunshot, not the ones that were just going off. Those ones.
It could be
Yeah,
back
those are outside. Those are outside. Okay, cool. Here, we're gonna come this way. We're gonna do the back of idea here.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this bag. Are we going straight back?
Yeah. Just looking for scabs. Maybe hit up the office.
There's never any scabs over here.
Thinking we'll just clear over towards the office. Those shots sounded like they were coming from back here, like outside. Yeah. There must be somebody back there killing scavs out in the south area. Our exits to the north. We'll just go up into the office here.
Pretty thick plane. I don't see jack shit in here. Someone missed a Jeep. One Jeep phone.
Yeah, this hasn't been hit. There's a CPU fan inside that bag. I'm pretty full, so why don't you just fill up and then we'll leave. Pick through the computers.
Yeah, I'll just take everything. Speed this process up.
Computers
the other one's been picked already.
Yeah, this one's got a DVD drive in it.
Alright.
One right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scout?
Stab.
Да вот!
Of course he hits me. How does he hit me?
Get killed, I'm reloading.
Блядь, держи!
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is tagging my leg.
Can't find the magazine. There it is. Wow, I didn't expect 3 of them to charge me like that. Maybe we'll get a key card.
Let me know if you see any particular guns in there to shout out. If you don't
I
want
just
them.
seeing pistols. I can't carry this pistol. On this guy's PM pistol.
That's fine.
I guess I could do that.
There's a gun in here. That's what I was looking for. Exactly what I was looking for. He's got an 8R.
Yeah, he was rushing into the room for you.
Reload this 8R real quick. Just in case I need it. Take that back. I hear stab.
Да вон он!
He's dead. There's another one out back.
He's got a pistol with a silenced TT.
Nothing. Okay. I'm ready to roll. We can head straight out front.
Whoa.
Stab.
Fucker.
Careful going back. They caught me out of meds.
What do you need?
I'm good. I'm fine. But I don't want to get in any more fights. I'm burned through my IFAC. So I've got painkillers and
I have an extra IFAC, but I always carry an extra IFAC.
alright.
Back. I know, my big ass Bitcoin. should put loot in this area. Really don't have shit.
There's a shotgun that can spawn right here.
In the shitter?
Yeah. And there's underneath the tent over there, there's like
there's
batteries
spots.
and propane things.
Food conditioner can spawn there too.
Oh, really?
Yep, on that barrel. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
So that stim shot, that's the blue one. It ranges anywhere from like 18 to 30K. So if you go to the medical injectors and you go to it's the second stimulant shot. I'll tell you, I have more in my stash, so I'll tell you in a second. That's the one that it's the SJ6. It's the SJ6, and it gives max stamina plus 50 for 240 seconds, and it gives stamina recovery plus 2.5 for 240 seconds. But then the effect afterwards is hands tremor and tunneling effect. That's the darkness that you saw. It just kind of gives you a tunneling effect.
Right.
As it wears off. That's what I use. I use those because I always, even if you take a rifle, like I used to take rifles with me all the time, but a lot of times like you could still just get killed. Like I've had just as many successful runs, even killing players and scavs with just a pistol as I have with a rifle. The difference is on the ones that I'm unsuccessful and I actually get killed, I'm losing less gear because it's just a pistol. So I stopped carrying rifles. On top of that, it gives you an extra weapon slot when you find weapons. Like that garage loot, like every time I've done that garage loot, like there's been so many times that I found so many weapons and I couldn't take them all. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
so I stopped.
I just suck with pistols. To be honest, that's why.
Have you tried like the shrimp though? Because that's the best pistol in the game, and the reason why it's the best pistol in the game is because it has the biggest pistol bullet. It's a 9x21 versus all of the other ones are smaller. So you have 9x19, and then you have 9x18, and then you have the 7.62 by like 25. I think that's a bigger bullet. The TT is a really good pistol, but the issue with the TT is that it only comes with 8 rounds, so you're kind of screwed. you're kind of messed up after that. So, and the cool thing about the shrimp is that the shrimp, you can get the quad rail attachment that allows you to attach any normal reflex sight. So you don't have to use a special reflex sight. Like you can attach any type. You can put a holographic sight on here if you wanted to, if that's something that you're more comfortable with. And then you have underneath of that you have a flashlight, and then you have you could technically have 3 flashlights, 3 lasers, however you wanted to do it, whatever. I only use 1. And then you can buy the silencer for it, and the silencer is not too expensive. It's just a all-around solid gun. The ammunition that I buy is the I think it's the second to best. I get the SP6. That's the second to best ammunition that you can buy. This is a gun that you can technically go. You can technically go into labs and demolish raiders and players with it. Like it'll shoot through helmets after a couple of shots. It'll go through helmets. It's a solid gun, to be honest. So anyways, that's typically what I do. Now normally on my raids, when I go solo, I don't go to IDEA. I go through the tech shops, I go through Rasmussen, and I go right back down to the garage. I finish the garage loot run, and then I leave. And I'm still usually walking out with 300,000, 400,000.
Yeah, I got 220,000 that run.
Yeah. So I mean, Yeah, I mean, that's my, like, why, for me, why go hunting scavs when I would rather, I would rather get a crap ton of loot and money, and then I can just turn around and go rent, or go farm raiders, where I'm gonna get so much better gear. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's my mentality. My mentality is, for me, I pick my raids objectively. What's my objective? Well, for interchange, my objective is not to run into players, not to run into scavs, not to do anything froggy. It's to go in, get loot, get out. It's sell it. So that way, later on the next day or whatever like that, I can get on with my friends and we can run labs, and it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt if I lose, you know, match after match after match. Like, it's still good. You know what I mean? So that's just my recommendation. I know, like, you know, I've tried getting Turtle to do it, but he doesn't want to do it. He says that he feels it's kind of sheepish, and I'm like, hey man, that's cool. You know?
What's sheepish?
Doing dead
Just the loot
server loot runs.
Oh, I don't have a problem with dead server loot runs.
Yeah.
You know, but I got tired of. I used to use like Soul server for that, but I've been running way too many hackers, and then to deal with death on that with high pings, like fuck it. So that's why I started. It's good. I'm just doing Seattle server. I get the lowest ping there, and I'm not. You know, how many people are going to just play on Seattle? Not many people. Most people by default are going to play the US all. You know.
Well, for me, I won't do, like, I have to agree with what you said about, like, about the like doing the dead servers on labs. Like, yesterday, was it, we did a couple of dead servers on labs, and it was garbage. it was absolute garbage to go through that, because we had such a high ping, and there were two different raids that we did where both Evo and me experienced death by desync, and it was because of the high ping rate. Now on these matches, I don't care about that, because I'm not going in to encounter players, and if I do encounter players, there's probably a good chance that they're going to kill me anyways. I mean, not always, you know. I mean, I killed the guy the other day with a grenade, you know, in interchange. So, you know, it doesn't always happen, but for the most part, I have no desire or plan to go anywhere near where players are going to be.
I'm an idiot.
You can get it. You can get it for 6K from Purport.
I might have one still. That was dumb of me.
But that's what I like to do. And I would tell you, like, if you do the dead servers and you do runs like this, that blackjack could do you real good.
Yeah. It's only one more row, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically.
I actually like I like stacking the beta 2s better. It's cheaper, and you actually get more space.
Right. I just don't like going with extra backpacks. That means extra money I'm spending.
Yeah.
That round. When you do labs, you're going to find them anyway, so there's no point of taking it into labs, because you're probably going to get a beta.
Yeah, I won't take them into labs.
How much?
Yeah, I got about 90,000 or 100,000 rubles, and then I got $1,400, over $1,400 from Peacekeeper.
Nice. Wait, what? That's not. Fuck bullet. Huh.
What you looking for?
Oh, I was just trying to get the bullets from my PM pistol. I was like, wait, I just bought them. I was like, oh, that's not the right caliber. Okay. $2,200. Come on. Ooh. Alright, invite me when you see me.
Yep.
You're doing factory?
Oh, my bad. Factory's a fun run. We had to do a factory run together. Nighttime factory raid in the tile room. You can get about 200k out of there too. Me and Evo were doing that last night with Hiccup, even though Hiccup was kind of getting on our nerves because we went in with night vision and he decided to go in with a stinking flashlight. So now we're running around with a guy who's basically blinding us the whole match. But it was fun. We got out 2 times. I like doing those on solos. If you do a night vision run and you do like a more dead server, you can just you go into the tile room and farm scavs in there. You can kill them and get all their loot and get out with like 100 over 100 200,000 rubles and have a little bit more action.
Alright. Idea first?
Yeah, we'll go through idea and up the escalator, and then we'll bolt over to the other side of the tech shops. Tech shops are always main priority. That's your biggest payload. So run to those first. Off the scabs inside here.
Sometimes there's one right here. Because there's one that usually patrols here.
Alright, so from here we'll just walk up the escalator and then we'll start running. And we'll make a U into the escalator that goes upstairs and continue running up there.
Yeah.
Escalator. hatchling.
Where is he?
He's on the other side. He didn't have anything. He probably got. Probably
No, he
got
didn't
both
get
of
one.
them.
He probably just got in here.
Air conditioner, did he?
If there was there. Yo, you didn't get the video card I just got. Downstairs.
Yep, he's downstairs.
What's up?
What's up? Hey, what's up, Danny?
So, sorry, not DL. You guys in the ring?
Yeah, we're doing an interchange.
That's a good thing. 'Cause, I almost shit myself when
Last time.
Shaker came in. He goes, "What's up, guys?" He's like, "Oh my god."
We'll check through this bottom one, but I'm pretty sure he probably already looted it.
I'm hoping to have a little bit more luck today.
Why am I getting? Ah, missed that.
What'd you get?
1G phone.
Nice.
Okay, so we're out of here.
So we're gonna go into Rasmussen. Alright, back down to the garage. Go to the furniture store. Toilet paper. Magnet.
That's the best, right?
This is for like 15K, bro. On the flea market. Or
15,000?
No, 30. Actually, 30,000 on the flea market. Toilet paper.
Why?
Because it trades up for armor.
What armor?
You need, it's the 60-15, it's the level 4 armored rig.
People here is selling it for, Ben sells it for 5K.
Who does?
Ben's is selling one for 5K at the moment, and everyone else is selling it for like 6 to 10K.
Yeah, I sold one yesterday. I sold one yesterday for,
Holy-
30K.
Okay, it
You
escalates all the way there.
Grenades?
No, go ahead.
I don't have room.
I'll get them.
Well, yeah, I don't want to carry them. Grab them. I have 4 grenades, or 3 grenades on me already.
That was a shot. Might as well get it over with.
Did you say you got a graphics card up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one too. That's awesome, man. Looks like we were able to kill the guy
Check the
quick
box.
enough. Go ahead, I'll get the truck one. I'll leave the 2 back ones for you again.
Garbage.
Another silencer for my M4.
Nice.
I've got so many of them, I don't even use them
I
anymore.
usually sell them. It's worth so much money.
So this time we might. I don't know. We could loot the back.
Go out the back and go straight to the power station too.
I've never really been there. I don't know if it's worth. Is there anything there that's worth it?
Yeah, it's got some good stuff.
Yeah,
I know
there's
Idea has
fuel
this-
conditioner can spawn there.
the
And
statue.
Conditioner spawn there. There's like 3 computers. There's a file cabinet. There's
Looks like an SKS silencer. Where'd you go? You still back
a whole
there
bunch
by the truck?
of some medical supplies even spawn there
coming out,
sometimes.
right?
It's just a random good little spot. It's just
I got the first tent. You can get the other one.
Alright.
it's just your luck. You just better hope that scavs are controlling it. I doubt it though.
I'm not worried about them.
Well, we can do the back
I've
of
seen so
Idea
many.
and get,
I've seen like
and get,
3
the,
at the
get
most.
statues.
Yeah. They're just so rare, dude. It's stupid how rare they are. We didn't lose these boxes. We go a different way? Oh no, you're still with me.
Just trying to see if there's any scavs out here to kill. Doesn't look like it. So we'll go to this way.
Are you gonna go to the office or no?
Yeah, we're gonna make our way over there. I'm over here. PSO scope.
What? Got 2 black so far.
You in the offices?
I'm at the
No.
office. You have a flashlight on?
Yep.
I was about to shoot you because I didn't know you had a flashlight. Alright, so we'll do that. Found another 1G phone. Yep. Forward.
Close the door.
Why would he kick it open? Just because?
This guy.
He does. Scavs don't come back here. That was a player spam.
No, I've seen him come back here. Check all the other computers?
I checked one. First one, come in. I'm already out towards I'm outside the office thing towards the back.
I see. Alright, how are you with loot?
I'm pretty good actually.
Okay. That's our exit. South, we can go out this way. Well, no. I don't want to go out this way. Because then we have to, no, I don't want to go this way. We'll have to travel all the way. All the way to
Let's
the
go
back.
through the back of Goshan, the warehouse there.
I'd rather make our way back down to the garage.
Well, there's no good entrance to the garage here.
Well, we can go back up front and go back downstairs. At least we know down there, we know where scabs spawn. And,
okay.
we're gonna have one right here. Oh, I'm out of ammo. He's at the glass doors.
Хуйло! Вот хуйло! Конец тебе!
He went inside.
Опы!
He's behind the canister. Behind the canister, maybe?
Oh, he went this way.
You're right.
Слушай!
Good stuff. Covering.
Yeah. He has crackers. If we're gonna go that south, I mean, there's another loot spot I want to show you over there. It's by the tents.
Oh yeah. The tents. Yeah, I know that would spawn.
It's actually really good shit. I found Reaper scopes on that.
Was this the raid that we killed the scavs coming in? Over here? No, that was the last one. You talking about this one here behind the tent?
Yeah, there's a box. It's got good ammo and stuff
Yeah.
in it.
Go
On
for
top
it,
of
man.
that crate, and there's usually something on the table too.
Yeah.
Like on this thing. Here, there's sometimes it gets something good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a gun. 74 ammo. Stopping at the little bag.
I have. I'm pretty full though. Like there's no room for me to take anything. I'm full to the T. So if you want to, you can. There's actually 2 bags along the way. Did you know that?
I didn't know there was a second bag.
There's one down by the fire. Is that the one that you're going to?
There's a campfire. That's, yeah. I went to the one at the campfire. Wait, we're going south, right?
Right.
Okay.
So there's the second one is way back further from where we were at.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
With the fire barrel.
There's like a whole little campsite.
Yeah, yeah.
More like a party site. Oh, I figured you would have expected already. I've just expected.
No, I was behind you a little bit.
I mean, obviously it's a good run because we're both filling up. And if you're doing this solo, you probably only have to go like halfway, you know, or you actually pick and choose what you're looting at that point.
Yeah, I never go to Idea. I only do the tech shops and the garage, and then that's it. I never ever go upstairs when I do solo, just because just the payout is much greater and your success rate is much higher. You know what I mean? You're gonna survive a lot more.
I just found a hunter, a cobra attachment, and yeah, DR1. The Spectre DR scope, I've just checked out a freaking hunter and raid. Sick.
That's cool. Damn. $230,000 that run.
Toilet paper went down quite a bit.
I'll be right back. I'm ready for another run. Oh, I gotta buy that stupid stem. I forgot to buy it last time. So it's the... Where is it? Oh, okay.
The blue one is the so when you
At the
search
flea market.
when you do the flea market, it's it's called the stim or combat stimulant. It's this. There's two of them. It's the second one down from that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's it. Oh man, there's 17,000 again. I need to buy a couple more then, because they can get up to like almost 30K.
Damn it. Alright, lobby. Right back.
I just watched a scab gun down a person. This is the precious thing ever, dude. Oh my god, there's two of them. Gun down both?
You didn't help.
No way! Poor souls, man. Both of them actual players. Oh, that's bad. That is.
It's like you're getting ready to do lab.
No.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can. I got 5 cards.
I'm trying to push myself to get away from 60 round mags and get used to using 30 rounds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, because I really like the AS Val, but it only comes with 30 rounds. And I like the M4, but it comes with 60. And there's times where I want to run the AS Val, but when you're so used to using 60 rounds, like, it can get you into trouble. So I'm trying to push myself to get used to using 30 round mags. So that way when I switch between each gun, it's not a giant problem. The only thing that I've thought of, no, I still probably won't do it, so never mind. I won't even say it. Oops. I was gonna say the only other thing that I thought of was maybe just starting out with a 60 round mag, you know, like at the beginning of the raid, and then going on from there. But it would still throw you off. So I'm trying to just trying to get used.
Typically, if you go with a 60 round mag, the other 30 round mags are just going to get you through the fight until you can reload and go back to the 60.
Right, but same thing. Like, I really enjoy the AS Val, but the AS Val doesn't have 60 round mags.
No.
So
that's what I'm using right now. Val.
Because that is a solid gun, man. Especially if you're looking for headshots. If you're looking to farm headshots and just get better at headshot,
like,
you can
almost every bullet will go. If you have your reticle, your sight on target, it won't move because of the recoil so low.
Oh my gosh,
and
that's
every
crazy.
Every bullet will hit target. You won't have hardly any misses. You can even go for the thorax because the penetration power of the SP6 mallet is really good.
Oh yeah. And you can go even to a bigger bullet if you want to. You're gonna pay the same price for that bigger bullet as you would for an M61. So that's kind of why I don't do it. Like, I think it's the SP. It's the SP like 7N12 or 7N13 or something like that. Like, I mean, it's a fantastic bullet. Like, it'll literally hang with an M995, but it's expensive. But the reality of it is I'm not entirely against, like, going full on AS Val. You know what I mean? Because it's a solid gun. you know, and there's no better recoil. Like even the MP5, the MP7. Like I thought the MP7 might have better recoil than that gun, and it doesn't. You know, me, Evo, and like it's funny. Hiccup had this silly strategy that he thought would be OP for labs. And I thought it was so well, we all thought it was so ridiculous. Me, Turtle, and Evo, we all thought it was so ridiculously stupid that we knew we were all going to get killed. So we told him we're not going to do it. And he's like, well, what if I buy you guys all a loadout? And I'm like, all right, if you buy us a loadout and a labs key, we'll come. And so he brought MP7s. Sure enough, of course, we didn't even get to working out the plan. We got killed. You know what I mean? We spawned near server room. We came walking. We went down to the bottom of server room and went to go out the doors there. And go figure, there was a dude literally way at the other end of the hall with scope on, camping the lower server room. Like, I wish I could camp like that. Whenever I camp, I never see people. But whenever other people camp, I seem to just walk right in front of their sights. Like, it's so stupid. But anyways, in the MP7 has a recoil value of like, I think it's like 50 vertical. And like 140 horizontal, and you can't get it very much lower than that. But the AS Val is 40 and 70. That's literally like the lowest recoil in the game. I think that was the other thing. The reason why I want to get away from the 60 round mags is because one them being pretty expensive, like they're 30,000 rubles a pop. But when you think about like how often I go into labs and I kill either players or raiders that have 60 round mags, like I could be selling all of those, but instead, because I use them all the time and I don't want to wind up having to buy them, like I end up keeping them. And so I'm thinking like, man, that's like a lot of money that I'm losing, or not really that I'm losing, but I could be gaining if I was selling them all the time. Like, so that's why I'm trying to push myself to get used to 30 round mags, because 30 round mags are like, they're like $30 or something like that from Peacekeeper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like buy a 30.
Yeah, that's definitely a better argument to sell those.
I mean,
but if I wanted those mags, I usually don't buy them. I'll find them, or if I need them for the AK, I'll just go through and pick up all the hard drives, because there's 2 hard drives and you get 60 round mag.
Right.
Or if I need them for the MP5.
I don't do a lot of the trading stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're in the back. No, we're not. I know where we're at.
Through the front door?
No. We're gonna go all the way through So yeah, I mean you're spending $30 a magazine, a Gen 4 or Gen 3, whatever, 5.56 mag from Peacekeeper, and you're selling 60 round mags for $30 a pop, or for 30,000 rubles a pop. You just can't beat that. There's a scab with a flashlight.
Are we going to go after him or just go up the stairs and around the corner up there?
We'll go up the stairs unless he spots us.
He dropped. Yeah.
He went prone.
Wait!
There's two of
He
them.
hit me in the chest. He hit me in the chest. I'm just going to run past.
Гнида!
Got one.
Вот пизда.
Good
Ебаш!
job. Alright, loot quick and get out.
Gun lights on.
I'll get it.
I'm going to get the box.
I'm gonna get this mag box.
Tag a meter. Gas meter and grenade.
Two sticks of RAM right here.
Go for it.
I'll go for it. This PSU right here. And a UV lamp. Cord. I picked up the graphics card back here, so we can get the rest of the stuff here.
Okay.
There's a circuit board right here.
Oh. Hold on a second.
Look.
I'm going to put some stuff.
Sugar sells for $15K on the market.
I don't sell them. I keep them. thought I heard some little.
Yeah, there's a really nice trade for him, but I don't have that level unlocked yet. So. Downstairs. Did you get that box?
Yeah, wasn't anything in it. Sorry.
That one.
Good. What? Is that upstairs?
That's upstairs. I left those two back there for you.
Did you get the black box, right?
I didn't get either of those boxes back there. I left them for you. And then I got one of these tents. Left the other one for you.
Just go ahead and grab it.
Oh, you're good, man. Go for it. There's guns that spawn in those. There's M4s and different things like that. Like, I got an SKS in mine, so. Other one. I got that one.
Pepper 10-round mags are expensive too. Pepper hunter.
Oh, yeah.
I got 2 mags this round. Just need to kill something. gun spot open.
That'll get him spunked up.
You have a key for that pharmacy? Did you just throw that?
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
He's right here.
God.
Got another one coming. I'll keep.
Oh, he has a Mark 3.
Here's a what?
Mark 3 rig. You want it?
Хуйло! Вот
There he is.
хуйло! Конец тебе!
Come this way.
Хуярь мне!
Oh, he's in the back?
Yeah. He's got a flashlight, so we'll see him come.
I dropped my commando rig if you want.
Вон он, блядь, вон он, ебать! Вон он, сука!
I like that screen. Gives me an erection. Okay.
Checking this guy again. He said he had a Mark 5.
Mark 3. I took it. I left
Oh,
my
okay.
commando there, though.
Oh, you're good. Where'd you go?
I'm in the back storeroom.
Oh, you're in the office. Okay.
I'll check these two computers.
Ooh, I want that MRE. That'll go for another AS foul. Alright. We are south again, so I think we gotta just head straight down the stairs here and head through the garage back that way.
third. I'll be ready for your next raid.
Oh, you got a lighter? Got a dude.
You don't want one of me, baby. You don't want one of me. What's he got? Ooh, give me that ibuprofen. Ooh, it's got a factory map on him.
Those actually sell good. They're like 14, 20K.
I'm gonna take that AI too. Alright.
Finishing a mag here.
Saw a flashlight. This guy here.
Yeah.
I'll get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Ah.
Kill something? Lots of juices. Upstairs. I'm like super full. sun's coming up. Throwing grenade. Watch it.
Oh my gosh. Shrapnel literally hit right next to my head.
Oh. I'm gonna have to take a small break. I need to run to the store.
All right.
Probably be back in like half an hour. So.
All right. I think I got time for about one more. Candy, you in? Did you say?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, that shadow.
All right, so let's go ahead. Go ahead and host.
What time did you want to do?
We'll do a nighttime run.
Okay. There's an 18 here with a windy condition. I don't know.
We'll do, yeah. We'll do that one.
I wonder if wind affects projectile.
I'm sure it does.
Imagine.
At long
Thanks for
range.
watching,
It was that-
boys and
That
girls.
depth. Hey Hal, I was talking to Hype and I was like, imagine if they implemented this. So I remember in Call of Duty 4 playing campaign, and you're in the AC-30.
Yeah.
You see your comrades with strobe lights on them, right? So imagine if bought like a device. It's kind of like the armband, right? But the armband's pointless as hell. Can't see it or depict the difference. So I was like, imagine if you had an item that be on the same frequency, and if you're on the same frequency, you can see your teammates' strobe light, or like if like a team kind of strobe light. So if you go in the same squad with those items in your inventory, you'd be able to see your friend have like a pulsating strobe on him. I don't know.
I think that would be kind of cool, actually.
I think of shit like that all the time, and then it happens in the game. I've had that happen a couple times when you predict something that'll happen in the game and then implement it in like the next patch or so. And you're like, well, fuck.
So here's the deal, guys. All those 60 round mags that I sold,
Yeah.
I got back 580,000 rubles for all of them.
Dude, I don't even bother with 60 round. I find it so pointless. If I can't, well, I can say if I can't get, but like I see the point of having a 60 round mag, so you don't have to have the worry. Fear. But
during a fight.
like I feel like 30 round should be enough if you need to, like, I understand whiffing and all that, but you gotta trust yourself to be able to take down a person with a 30 round clip.
Yeah.
And if you can't, practice. There's no need for a 60 round, it's just too much.
Candy, I think we'll actually do, let's back out. We'll do the 6 a.m. one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at with it. Like, having 60 rounds means I just spray more, for one thing, right? So I'm spraying a lot more, hoping to get them. Can that save your life? Sure, but it can also just waste a lot of ammo if you just get better at, you know, aiming for the right parts of the body and placing your shots better. And then on top of it, like I said, like for me, the biggest thing was, like, I was realizing, like, so all of these 60 round mags, like when we go into when we go into labs and I'm getting these 60 round mags, like I'm keeping them because I know that they're expensive. They're like 30,000, sometimes even 40,000 rubles, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like they're expensive and I'm gonna have to pay for them. I can't tell you how many times I've paid for 6 of those at a time. So, well, then on top of it, you're looting all of those, and then so I'm keeping them so that I don't have to buy them. So not only am I buying them on times when I actually burn through them all, because I get killed, so forth and so on, but then I'm also losing out on that, like when, you know, when we go in and we extract out, and I've got all these mags, I'm saving them all. So, you know, in the Gen, what is it, like the Gen 4, you know, 5.56 mags that you get from Peacekeeper, they're like, what, $30?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So $30, you know, that's 3,000 rupees. So if I get better at using 30 round mags, then all of those 60 round mags that I get, I can sell all of them. And like I said, like I just sold probably 15, maybe 20 mags, and I got that I've been holding on to, and I got 580,000 rubles. That's over $500,000. I mean, you know. And it also makes me start thinking about, like, picking and choosing what
I do?
What mags I take when we leave, when we do labs.
Yeah, that too. I take. Well, I don't mind the stand egg. Like it's an okay mag, but like I don't mind. You don't need like a powerful and like fast to decrease the percentage of reload time,
Right.
kind of deal. Like there's no big bonus in that. You can't barely see the difference. So if you're gonna, if you feel like you're gonna die in that 10% chance of you not reloading your gun quick enough for just an extra buck, it's like point. You usually die when you're firing, really, and not reloading. In my opinion.
You there?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's roll.
I don't bother to take a pistol. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I always use a pistol on my way out, and I just like putting it in that slot.
I usually only do these runs with pistols just because it's, you run much faster and your stamina recovers much faster. So
yeah,
it helps you. For me, the priority in these runs have always been the tech shops because you get the most amount of bang for your buck out of it. So I've learned to just get there as quick as humanly possible, so that way, and beat everybody else, so that way I can get the best payout. Because then, if I do get killed and let's say I found 1 or 2 graphics cards or Tetris, I've already paid for my loadout for the run. You know, if I happen to get dropped before I get there.
I'm right here by the wall. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
here.
just low
You
on
good?
stamina.
You good?
I do like running with a pistol when I find it though, because it's so helpful. But I don't know. I haven't done a pistol run in ages. I should be doing it soon. That's how I make money. Really.
I'm gonna loot this ammo box here in the back. There's a gun crate on the couch there. You can There's a weapon that spawns right here on this couch too. Sometimes keep an eye out for it. It's pretty rare, but it does spawn there.
I think it was you and I that found it together.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
and
With the bag.
I found it about
How many more
maybe
times?
3 times since.
I haven't found it since. I've been like, what the hell? Nothing in the thing. Just rest.
Ooh. Take that.
Running area up here.
If you want to go upstairs, you can.
Oh, Scav got alerted.
Sorry, you got alerted by you. It's daylight. They see pretty far. Fuel conditioner. You should grab it.
I haven't seen one of these there in a while.
I find it pretty often. I don't find them as often
Ramp.
as Tetrises, but I find them. Graphics card, you can grab that. Ooh, yay, another gem. Let's pay for my my valves. My AS valve trade-ins.
I've never used that gun yet. I wanted to
Oh, dude,
try a loadout of
it
it.
is so good. Like 0 recoil. Going down that speed.
Right behind.
Вот он!
Dead. He hit me though. Fucker.
You wanna loot him?
Nah, I don't even want to bother with that.
Okay.
Freaking just scavs are annoying in the daytime. Or no. Especially you. I find that place always glitches out. It's not even. I've never seen them just singularly spawn there. It's always repetitive. Like, there's a power supply here if you want it.
Go for it. You wanna loot this box, go for it.
Okay. I'm just looking at it to see if Killa's hanging around a cheese store. Doesn't seem.
Sometimes
Oh, I
he'll
see
be,
one.
Sometimes he'll be over there. Where you at? Oh.
Dead.
Sometimes you'll see Killer he'll come out of the sports store.
I've seen that plenty of times. And it's just frightening. Oh, I see another. Down.
Did you go inside?
Yeah, I'm on the right side of the tarp.
Oh, okay. G-shot. Let's do it.
Did you want to go somewhere else? Yeah.
No.
I'm
We'll go
just,
for
I was
G-shot.
just flaring.
You wanna loot that guy?
Sure, I'll take it. He had a pistol.
Where's the other guy you dropped?
They're both in the center of, right outside Kiba. They have backpacks on. I think, no, he had a backpack on. Like a fucking pilgrim, but I'm not sure. Bad action. Come into cover.
What was that?
Ты куда пошел?
Dead. Surprise!
Let's go G-shot.
God. We're gonna see if anyone's gonna sneak into the other side. Real quick. Whoa. Weird. Pretty good ammo. Search this one.
No, go for it.
There's nothing in the case or on top or no gold chain in the back. That's chaos. Alright, on you.
Flashbang?
Yeah, he was gonna throw a flashbang, but I dropped him and it landed on his body.
Where?
Right outside of the medical store,
Oh.
on the barbed wire.
No, I thought I
Because he
saw
was
another
like,
one
oh,
just a second ago. Huh, that's strange. Alright, I'm back in Rasputin. We'll head back downstairs.
bit, and the noise cancels out when I first jump in it.
Let me get that box.
Soap and a sneakers. I just was myself. You went to the track, yeah.
I went to the table.
Oh, okay. I'm by track.
Go ahead.
Yellow
Pick
van.
the truck. Yeah, there's a box over there. Grass showed me that box. I didn't even know there was one over there. Box over there on the table.
I think I found it one time when I was like extracting or first coming in, and I was like, oh shit. Like, I never gonna do this.
Love when you find more. It's always good when you find more.
In RAS, no, not RAS. You scared me. I know.
You're looking at me.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you'd be there that
You're
quick.
looking at me kind of crooked, bro. You would have been dead if I would have been another player, FYI.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I'll take the chance. Hello.
Did you get this one over here? Did you get the one over there?
What? That one? No.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
thought you looted that.
Nope.
That's
No,
what thought you were
I went
That's
straight
why
for
I
the one
was.
in the back.
I was like, how is he over here this quick? I don't understand. So I thought you were looting this one, and then you were going to the one over there.
Bro, I get done with this loop run in like less than 15 minutes. I just roll through it. I'm going heading towards military camp.
Вот петух.
In
Левой короны, правой
most
по короне.
occasions, I don't encounter a single scav. When there's two people though, I'll be a lot quicker and a lot more froggier, just because you know if you do get into trouble, you got somebody else there that can back you up. For the most part, I usually just run. Oh, this is empty. Go ahead, get the other one in there.
Couple mags on the table. It looks fair all the way down.
We'll go in here and loot these, and then we can take a peek over there and see if there's any scavs that need to be killed.
I hate the one that sometimes like comes through that way by surprise.
Yeah.
How visible is my laser? Hyper says you can't see it.
It depends on where it's at. Let me see. I can see it on the wall now. I can see a little bit of it. There was I was in front of you at one point and you were shining it past me and I could see it. Oh, there's a dead scav here. Should be on the lookout for that.
Because Do we even hear any shooting besides us?
I didn't hear any shooting.
That's why I was like, because
How are you on loot?
I'm full, almost. But my tac can grab a little bit more, but that's it.
Well, we can get froggy and see if we can stop this guy. There's only one other place he was gone. Up here. We'll sweep around and head to the offices.
Vai!
Is there another guy cussing? He's got a key on him. You want that? It's a,
I'm good.
CB104.
No, it's like a porn can. you can take it.
Alright. This guy sounded like he was near the offices.
I'm on you because I didn't hear him, but I'm on you. You can risk searching that case if you want.
It sounded like he was back there. We'll come right in here.
Nothing on the shelf.
Oh, here's
Oh.
an IG phone. Come get this.
No, I found a GPX. Take that.
No, you take that. Take it. Oh,
Thank you.
I don't really have any room anyways. Do you see it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Excluded. Neutralized.
Oh, I see the scav. I shoot through this window. Oh, he already is. Oh, how did he fucking see me that well? Fucker. Dead. Get a silenced pistol if you want it. Tell me.
Oh, go for it.
A lighter. Really. head back to the, and then, because where are we? North.
We've got
Okay.
north, so we'll head straight out.
Okay. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Watch now, poof! My fucking luck. Coming to haunt me from yesterday. I found out that you can use your mouse button to look around.
Yeah, I need to get that. I need to get that assigned. I don't have mine assigned yet. I'm gonna do that real quick. Because I keep forgetting to do it. What's it called? Is it called free look? Oh, there it is. Mouse wheel down.
Yeah. So when I press down on mine, it.
There we go.
I find that so useful.
That look
'cause if I'm holding
sensitivity is
a
insane.
Yeah. Like when I'm holding a corner, if I'm by myself, like in that scenario, back when there was like 4 of us. It was like, I don't know if it was you, someone else, Turtle, and me. I don't know what the gang was, but I was the last one left, and it was a 4-on-4 battle, and I was sitting on a bench in the corner by Dino closed. You know where that is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was sitting on a bench in that corner, so I could see through the shrubbery on both corners, and so there's no way I could be seen. I could see the store that I knew 75% chance he is in there since he killed whoever. I don't know if it was Grass. I don't know, someone else. But when he died, I was just camping his body. I was like, "You're not. After all this, I'm not." Not let anyone fucking do this. So I just waited. I waited for like 5 to 10 minutes, and he finally came out of that clothing store right next to the escalator. You know, the choo-choo train with the dead body.
Right.
So yes, that store, and then and as soon like he was creeping out to the north side of the store through that little cubby hole, and he was just creeping. I was like, okay, guys, I got you. Drilled his ass right there. It was so good. I think I killed. So we killed. Hyper killed 1. I killed 2, and someone killed the last one. But it was just a hack. Can't believe I made it out. Made it out with like a mill stuff. I took all the guys with the gun and headgear.
That's nice, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, man. Sometimes you get those clutch moments, man.
Do you use Place TV or anything like that?
Do I use what?
Or do you just use Twitch? Place TV game recorder software.
No, I use like OBS.
That's what I could use, but I don't know. Place TV is just so like effortless, so I don't mind using. Plus, I don't even like go through all my clips all the time, but it just records every game from start to finish, and then you can go in and clip it after, and you can like clip a whole bunch of different ones together and cut it up and everything. It's pretty cool. And then you upload it to their site if you want, stuff like that. Cause like I find that easy, cause GeForce, I feel like GeForce glitches out with everything. And my OBS, I think it just take up too much. It takes up too much CPU on my end, I think. Tarkov, that is. My processor is freaking. Oh, what's this? Oh, hey! All my fucking gear from yesterday.
Nice.
My fast empty helmet, cell armor, tac, battle mags. I made 300k that run. Yeah.
Nice. That's about what I made.
Wow, my scav has a fucking a foul. The fuck?
Nice.
Totally geared out fucking scav. That's sick.
All right, brother man.